YouTube in the audience. So here we go. I'm going blue. I'll go blue for this one. We're going to do the poll. I want to know this more. This movie is considered one of the best sequels of all time. To me, it's not. It's one of the worst I've ever seen. I think I've seen this on Laserdisc. I want to see if this is actually on Laserdisc. Is Aliens one of the best sequels of all time? There's the poll, everyone. Alien fans everywhere. Let's get into this. Ridley Scott, right? Directed. It's not his brother. Oh no, Super Ridley Scott. Yeah, the original. Yeah, I'm gonna refer to the original because we're gonna be comparing this to the original. It's a sequel, direct sequel. All right, to the original. So it has to be considered a sequel. So the original has to be considered. And I'm gonna explain the biggest downfall of this movie, Aliens. All right, it came out, of course, '86. I want to see if it's on Laserdisc. It had to be. Was Aliens on Laserdisc? Because I had it. I remember seeing it on Laserdisc. Was Aliens on Laserdisc? Because I think that's where I saw it. And I just couldn't stand this shit. Even on Laserdisc, you'd think it'd be sweet. Yeah, it is. Okay, guys. So Laserdisc. Yes, Aliens was released on Laserdisc in multiple editions throughout the 1980s and 90s. It's correct. I've had it. My dad had whatever. He had a Laserdisc collection for a time before selling it. Yes, he did. So it is on Laserdisc. I did see it on Laserdisc, and if my memory does serve me correctly, which you just see me ranting, I'm demonetized, by the way. If you ever see this video and you want to help the channel and bring me back on YouTube and keep me by paying my bills, so I keep doing these movie lives, please donate to my Cash App, Rings True with the Z. Rings True with the Z, my Cash App. It is on, link is on my channel page. I'm demonetized. So thank you, though, for anything you do. But definitely donate or I'm gone. We're talking Aliens. I do have a video on my channel. I'm going to go start up the Real Man Reviewer. Yes, I will. So what we're doing here is going to start up the Real Rant Reviewer channel, my own channel. And we're going to play my Aliens rant from back in the Disney. So I'm really curious about, is Aliens one of the best sequels of all time? Is people consider it up there with The Godfather Part 2, Terminator 2? Only reason the Aliens would probably be considered as a great sequel is because of James Cameron putting his name on it and stamp of approval, right? Putting his work on it. That's why. He's the master of sequels, right? I don't know, I haven't seen Fire and Ash, don't care. But yeah. So we're doing here, you're taking me through my life. We're YouTubing about movies all month long. But I'll be quitting soon at any point. There I am, beautiful. It's James Cameron's Aliens and worse than one of the most overrated sequels. Cool. That is a cool subject. I will click that, sir. Yeah. I don't Laserdisc. We're going to my channel, okay? And we are going to look at my rant from 3 years ago. You know, I say 4 years ago. It's a month away, so yeah. 4-year anniversary of nothing balls. It's going to be a massive movie rant. I know that. And I know it is one of the first. Here it is, guys. Aliens. Massive rant. Only 116 views in 3 years. We're going to play that while we talk alien rants. We update this now. Doing updated videos.
Drop another gem today. And it is Aliens. Now drop another gem. Yes. But we're going to do a massive rant as well on this movie. Aliens.
So there we go. We're gonna go in and out of the bedroom, and I'm gonna take in. I gotta use the bathroom, boys and girls. I got a poopies. Yeah, sure do. I love it. Get the vote in, guys. I'm coming back. We're talking more. Explain my reasons for this stream. Okay, everyone, thanks for waiting. No one, whatever, doesn't matter. Love to put my thoughts down. Updated video, have a rant review playing from years ago. I should have put that on. Excuse me. Ooh, excuse me. Okay, so I have the main point reason why I hate this sequel. You know, I love the original Alien. Everybody does. That is Ridley Scott, right? Of course. It's more horror based. Let's get right into it. I'm jumping right into the reasons. Do already have a rant review on this. The reasons being, now, Alien guys, is a horror. To me, it's a horror movie, sci-fi horror. What is it classified? I'm gonna bring it up. And yes, Aliens was on Laserdisc. That's where I saw it. Yours truly, the real reviewer. Hello. We're gonna look up Alien because this is very important that we talk about Alien and Aliens. So Alien 1979, 1 hour and 57 minutes. So sci-fi horror, guys. Okay. What do they classify aliens as? Just Googling. Let's have use your same tools with me. Follow along to see what I'm looking at. Aliens. What is? It's a little different search here. Either way, sci-fi horror. And they classify aliens as a horror action. Okay, so you have a horror action movie. All right. And then Alien is straight sci-fi horror, and then they go to horror action. This is not a horror action. Wow, what a travesty, guys. You calling Aliens a horror action? I'm calling fucking Alien a horror action. 79-86. Cameron versus Scott. There's no comparison here. What is the ratings on these compared to? It's crazy. It's crazy to have them rated the same. It's just unbelievable. You know, we all know the backstory with Aliens, guys, and the headache that James Cameron had to go through to get this movie made. It does look like they're on a set. 100% through Aliens. You know they're on a set. Okay? A really closed... Thank you for the vote. Is Aliens one of the best sequels of all time? Yes. So we have a vote for yes. It is one of the best sequels, up there with T2, The Godfather Part 2. It is up there. It depends on your taste and opinion, right? And your YouTube influencer. But yes, is Aliens one of the best sequels of all time? Thanks you for voting. Demonetized. Got to donate to the Cash App Rings with the Z if you want to support the channel. Thank you, though, for voting. So, yes, they're on a set, though. When you go from Alien, guys, and you're waiting how many years to see Aliens? I was not. I was a little youngin'. So, you're waiting. I can just imagine the fanfare here, the anticipation. Oh, my God, almost 10 years, you know? What is it, 8 years, something like that for this sequel. Highly anticipated. I could just imagine the fandom. Just let your, go see Terminator 2 Judgment Day's top. Yes! Wow, just let your soul go. Hey, what a statement there, man. Yes, Terminator 2 Judgment is top 5. I agree with you, dude. I would put it number 1. Okay? So, just let your soul go. I would definitely put Terminator 2 Judgment Day T2 number 1 as the best sequel to any movie of all time. So yes, what a statement there. There it is, the real review audience. Their audience comes in, they know. His audience knows movies. They're not afraid to tell their heartfelt opinion. Thanks, Just Let Go. No judgment here, guys. No judgment day here through the reviewer channel. Do your vote, say your statement, we move on. Thank you, Just Let You Go. That was an awesome statement, dude. Top 5 for him. I wonder what your number 1 is. Just Let Your Soul Go. What is your number 1? That would be an interesting question for you, sir. Or ma'am, I'm sorry, I don't want to assume gender. But thank you. Wow, that's cool. What a statement there. So look at that. There's people out there that know movies. Would love to know your top 1, dude. That is my top 1, Terminator 2, for the best sequel of all time. So I'm stop breathing. So that'll be my vote in the Hall of Fame. So Aliens, you wait about 8 or 9 years for James Cameron takes the realm. He takes the reins, right, from Scott Ridley, right? And dude, you're on a set compared to Alien. Wow. What was the budget for these movies? So Alien's got to be higher, guys. It's astronaut, 18.5. Of course, Alien, right, is gonna be less, but less is more sometimes. You know, less is more, and that's exactly what comes with the budget with Alien and showing the xenomorph, the actual alien. That's why less is more. Guys, 8.4, and then probably reshoots equated to 14 million. But this movie made 109 million, 188 million. And that include all the TV rights and all that. Everything is done on TV. They try to push Aliens on TV. Fucking changed it. As soon as it came on, this shit is garbage trash. It is cheap. Guys, this movie aged badly. This movie, Aliens, aged so fucking badly. Okay? But no one dares, say that to Mr. James Cameron and his crew, right? The fucking crew here. What is them? The crew of the I don't even care. I don't even care. They're going to a planet. It's different. It's not cooler. But this movie, Aliens, everyone, has aged like shit. I mean, it's like laser tag, everyone. This fucking thing, you could do this shit, guys, for like $10 an hour at your local laser tag. And you could just have somebody dress up in a garbage bag and act like a xenomorph, crouch down in a garbage bag in the dark in the laser tag arena. And you could laser tag them like they're doing here, guys, with these so-called cool pulse rifles. With this, guys, punk-ass sound. The sounds suck. Guys, who are doing the sound effects in Aliens? Man, why can't we say this? This movie aged like me. Like shit. What do you mean? I aged like shit. But this movie aged worse than me, guys. You know? No? You put this shit on and you're impressed with the fucking... The lies that accumulate on YouTube have got to stop. All these movie reviewers are telling you this is one of the best sequels. This, the vote was great. I love the honesty. But maybe you can switch me around that I can, I don't know my answer yet. This is the whole thing about the stream. I answer the question along with the audience to see if we all agree or not. But thank you. What did you think of the Chronicles of Riddick or Dune 2? Love Dune 2. No need to think about it. Dune 2, great sequel, great follow-up. It reminds me of the Two Towers, the end of the Two Towers. Two Towers is way better, sequel. I forgot about the Two Towers being up there, top 5 for me as well as sequels, for sure, hands down. Top fucking 3. Two Towers, Lord of the Rings. But yeah, the Chronicles of Riddick. Give me a second because I know, is that the one with Colin Frome and Carl Urban? Not to mention Lord of the Rings, right? Is it Urban? And they have this kind of Nazi deal going on. That is the one I really, really like. I think it is underrated. They pushed it on TV. That's correct. Yeah, this has an early what is this? It has a Thoughty Newton. Yeah, she's beautiful. She was early. Judi Dench in it. Colin Farrell. I love him from Storm of the Century. And you have Vin Diesel, of course. Yeah, love it. Chronicles of Riddick is underrated to me as far as a Riddick film or an action film. What a story here. What visual. I was impressed back in 2004, 2005. I'm impressed now. This didn't age bad. This didn't age bad. Yeah, it's corny shit, some of it, like towards the end with the action and the guns. But Chronicles of Riddick, Just Let Your Soul Go. Wow, underrated, right? That's a sequel, right? I believe it is the sequel, you see, right? I'm sorry, I didn't follow Riddick too hard. The game was coming out and all that. Try to sell us on the game. It's a sequel, yeah, Pitch Black, right. So, wow, what a sequel to Pitch Black. You didn't think Pitch Black would get a sequel, right? Oh, its own damn movie. Riddick does get his own damn movie. Opposite Cole Hauser, they go at it in fucking Pitch Black. That shit was pumping on TV with Rhoda Mitchell, right? Trying to save Rhoda Mitchell. What a movie that was, because it was a great ending. Got me. I thought she was going to make it. She did not. Sorry to spoil it. Seen it, man. It's a real viewer chat. We rant on shit. But Dune 2, great sequel. Put it in my top, maybe 35. Maybe 35. It'd probably be 35. I'm not giving it too high, brother. Because they got a lot of money and a lot of visuals packing them, and a lot of sounds. Good sounds. But Aliens, there's like money like Dune 2 here packed, I believe, before Aliens. I saw it on Laserdisc. And I took it out. I fucked that. I turned the shit off, guys. Bill Paxton. Now, everybody talks about how great Bill Paxton is. The cast is corny bullshit. The cast is corny bullshit. When they die, it's corny bullshit. You don't see it mostly. It's corny shit. I want more. I want less aliens. These aliens come out a dime a dozen, and they're killing them with fucking ease. You guys remember Alien before putting this on in the theater? I bet you were like, oh shit, I'm going to see some claustrophobic, dark alien in Dallas in the...
I like those.
Yeah, he sure does. And, what? Okay. I think it's, okay. But no, I like the sound effects in Aliens it's so crappy. It's so cheap. It's like they cut so much... Guys, look at the backstory to this movie, where he shot it and what was going on here. Cameron had that wasn't much. Is that much money? How much was Terminator? See, I gotta see what he's worth. 20 million's a lot back then. And fuck yeah, it's a lot. You gotta triple that shit, bro. He's straight. But it's on a set. It's too much on a set. It's just, Wrong person to give this sequel to. It's not a scary movie. They're calling it a horror action. The action is corny, cheap bullshit. It aged like shit. Sigourney is basically taken out of the whole damn film until the last second, and she needs help from a big ass mech machine. And these aliens are a dime a dozen. Wow, man, coming from Alien, I would be so pissed. This would be one of the worst lies or worst sequels I've ever seen back then in '86. If I ever seen it in the theater, guys. If I was ever, old enough to comprehend and be allowed to go there. Fuck that comprehend. Just put me there and I'll access it here. Like VHS now. It's in there somewhere. I have an extreme migraine. Streaming for 13 days straight, everyone. Going for 30. And then we end it. But Aliens, very overhyped, because I'm saying overhyped because back then you're thinking you're getting the sequel to the long-awaited Alien horror film that scared the living shit out of you. And yeah, you don't. You get some action-packed fucking figurine super... Guys, this aged like shit. Are you watching this now? Why can anybody say that? The reality about this, Aliens. That this is so overhyped, overrated, oversold. It's oversold on the internet to all these movie reviewers telling you, and horror reviewers and alien lovers. No fucking way. They're afraid to do a real ranking, everyone, of Alien franchise. They're afraid to do a ranking of any franchise that's real, their own. How dare you? But thank you for voting and stopping in. Just Let Your Soul Go says Prometheus, I think, was an amazing spin-off. Touched on big subjects. Worst sequel, maybe Independence Day, even though I left Oklahoma. Wow, so here's Just Let Go. I love the viewers of the Rant Reviewer channel coming in with the movie knowledge. See, they come equipped and ready because they know the Rant Reviewer call them out on bullshit, right? We don't play that here. Look at his knowledge. Prometheus, I think, was an amazing spin-off. Now, I will agree with what they wanted. Scott came back for that, right? So when you do have Scott again, anything Scott does, I'm going to try to understand and be with. I want to see the xenomorph, and I want, and you get some of that, right? So, and Fassbender, dude, Fassbender holds it down. But there's things I don't like, right? But which one would I rather watch, right? It's going to be Prometheus over Aliens. Yes, 1,000%. And he says, touched on big subject. Yes, so I will do Prometheus before Aliens, dude. Worst sequel, maybe Independence Day. Yeah, Independence Day Resurgence, right? I don't know if that's what they called it. It was coming out. They were flashing. No Will Smith, I heard. There is no returning Vivica. I don't know if Vivica does show up in that. I don't know, guys. They're so fucking cheap. I didn't see it, okay? I just heard about it, I hear things and I retain the information and use it later. Because I like to know who's in it. I like to know, right? Even though I don't see it, I want to know. Love thy enemy, right? Know thy enemy. Oh, that is a good movie reviewer. But yes, Jeff Goldblum. Love Jeff Goldblum. My kids recently here just saw him in Jurassic Park for the first time. And they really liked his fast-talking ways. Da-da-da-da-da, like the real reviewer. They like that. They like the fast, smart-talking, funny, sarcastic humor, witty humor, like Jeff Goldblum has, They liked him as Ian Malcolm in Jurassic Park watching it for the first time. Wow, what a day that was. What a night that was. But yes, I agree with you. Worst sequel might be Independence Day. Very hyped. Gosh, 4th of July movie, right? That was huge back then with Bill Pullman, yes? And Goldblum and, oh my God. What else was coming with that? I know they were going off Burger King, right? Or something that had fucking promotions, but there was some music. What was it? It could be some music to that, but there was something they were pushing with that, Just Let Your Soul Go. I forgot alongside at the time to try to push us on that more, but it was fantastic those days, yes? I have to look what year that was. I had my 1990s for sure, in the 90s. Great times. Just Let Your Soul Go. Everybody joins the chat. He comes in. He's flashing out yes, his movie knowledge is vast, and his opinion's new and original. And that's what we respect here and love. So yes, Prometheus. Let's get back to that, right? So staying on the aliens. Sorry, I get sidetracked, man. I try to come back. Thank you, though. I love to answer every little bit of question you have. Anyone has. To the best of my truthful ability. Not to the internet's ability or Wiki's ability, my ability. Using other things, right? And then we make it our own. So thank you, Just Let Your Soul Go. He makes it his own, guys. Look at that. Touched on big subjects. So something in Prometheus was affecting Just Let Your Soul Go so much that he saw things maybe I didn't see in that movie. So that is why we review and rant him out live. We don't record a 5-minute video and edit it hard and show it up on the channel and then make you pay all this money, get paid for this shit, and make you wait a month or week. No, fuck that. I'm a YouTuber, everybody. This is my life. Movies. Come with me. Come with us. So just let your soul go. We're letting it go. Aliens, like I said, in the thumbnail, it is true. We have one vote says yes. Aliens is one of the best sequels. They would probably put it top 5. That's what I'm guessing when you say yes to Aliens being one of the best. Really bringing me back, everyone. Nostalgia. I've never said, now the real reviewer never said when this movie was not nostalgic in some way for him. Hell yeah, it is. And I don't even come really from that era. I was alive, but you know what I mean? But just seeing it in the 90s on Laserdisc or whatever I got it, right? It was in the 90s on Laserdisc. Man, that cover with her is brilliant. It really is, and it puts me on. It really does. With standing you know, look at the thumbnail, right? She's got there's eggs down there. But I'm like, I guess. I guess it's overrated, real review. I guess what you're saying is true. Well, let's rant it out and find out, and I'll answer it too. I mean, you guess. No, don't guess. No, I'm telling you. The shit is aged shitty. And the main point, guys, about Aliens, okay, and this sequel not being the best, it really, Terminator, guys, was scary, right? It was Cameron doesn't do horror, so I'm not going to say it's horror, but they're calling his shit horror here, Aliens, guys. He's not a horror director, okay? He said it himself. You don't do all that bullshit. But, hand him xenomorphs, right? And he doesn't make them too, he's not too horrible, Mr. Cameron. He's not a horrible, he doesn't know the horrible side of humanity. He doesn't. Even in Titanic, guys, there's not much said that makes or done that really makes it out of the box to where it's disturbing. He doesn't want to, I don't blame him. You know, you don't want to think about that every day or be that kind of like writer or director. He wants to be happy. You know, he wants to be. So Aliens here, the xenomorphs, they come out too much, guys. What is the old question? John Carpenter, Mr. Carpenter, one of the greatest horror directors. This is a horror movie, Aliens. They're saying it first before sci-fi, before action, right? It's a horror action. So it's a science fiction action. Why do they call it horror? Guys, I'm really confused because Google's calling it horror action. All right, fuck it. It's whatever. It's not horror. We know that. It's Aliens. So Terminator was horror. He comes out with T2. T2 is not horror, right? It's not horror, but oh man, it could be considered horror, man. There's a couple scenes with this fucking, you know, Robert Patrick. You know, I forget what this motherfucker's kind of creep, man. Whatever you want to say, YouTube and your audience. T2 has its start. It's way better. I don't know. It's way more effective. I watched Terminator as a kid. I loved Little Hamilton. I was trying to get you know, peek a teat on this VHS, guys. Didn't give a fuck about Arnold Schwarzenegger, the Terminator at the time of Michael Biehn. But T2 gave a hell of a lot of shit. Was it 92? I don't know, man. My recollection on that years. Wow, I think it's 91, but it was fucking sick. Yo, the music, everyone. Music makes movies. Can anyone remember the theme here from Aliens? Huh? Can anyone remember the theme from Aliens? I bet you can remember the theme from Alien. Right in the beginning, it's like this. Alien, you can remember the theme, everyone, from Alien, but you will never remember the theme from Aliens. And if you do, well, congratulations. You're a real Alien fan. I love you for that. And there's one of them out there. They love it, and that's cool. I love them. We're talking Prometheus, right? We're talking Prometheus. And what is the other one? With fucking McBride. I can't remember. It'll come to me. It's Resurrection, right? Alien Resurrection? I don't know. No, that's not Alien Resurrection. It's Alien, oh, Jesus. I didn't think of these, sorry, Mike, I didn't think of these stupid fucking titles with this franchise. Fucking it all up. Maybe you can help me just I have a question for you. Total Recall or T2? Easy answer. Easy. That was a good question because it's all about preference, right? Just let your soul go. So don't let anyone fool you. The only reason Total Recall is talked about, now let's be honest, I'm going to be honest, all right, why it's talked about is, yes, it's Schwarzenegger, but it's the three booby lady. You know, we've never seen a 3 booby lady, let alone in a movie. So I was, you know, well, us as little youngins, you know, our generation now, that's what amped it up back then, guys. You have no internet. You have to get the VHS tape. You have to rent it or, you know, steal it from a friend. Whatever you got to do, record it, and you have to watch it just for the 3 booby lady. And that's why Total Recall probably sold a lot of VHS tapes and still gets clips and views today on YouTube. I think that is the most viewed clip probably of Total Recall. Don't hold me to this. I'm just fucking spitballing. But I think it's probably the most in the taxi where she comes out with the 3 boobs. See anything you like, right? Good line too. So it's very memorable. Besides the part where he's bugging out in Mars, like, yeah. You know, that part is fucking probably second right behind the 3 boob lady. See you at the party, Victor. Yeah, good. See you at the party, Victor. I have a question for you. So it's T2 all day, bro. T2 all day over Total Recall. If me and you just let the show go, we met, and you're like, hey, listen, real viewer, here's the library. You know, right now, T2, bro, right now, we got 1 movie to watch. You only got only got 2 hours, real viewer, spend with me. Go. I'd say fucking T2. Are you kidding me? T2 all day and day. Take T2 to a fucking island. But that was a great question. Just let your show go see at the party, Victor. But no, I don't even know that movie like that. I just know the booby lady. And I know the Mars part. And I know Sharon Stone part. But I was disappointed she did not get nude. You know, I was expecting her to get nude. And I was a little... Oh, okay. So one of my videos was blocked on YouTube. I just got the notification. The most unsettling movie, the Vivarium stream I did about that movie was just last night was blocked by YouTube. I just got that notification. There is no pictures or audio about Vivarium or anything to do with just my voice, guys, and that thumbnail. I guess the thumbnail is getting me. I don't know what it is. I guess they got AI laws, everybody, now. Can't use AI. But yeah, I was just got blocked, guys, for no reason on a video. On a live, so I'm demonetized. There you go. They're just pounding me away at me. That's why I disappeared for 4 years, everybody. Can't take this shit no more. So Aliens, like I said, production compared to Alien, down. Production design, you're disappointed in 86. Why are you not ranting and raving in the theater? Right? Aliens, xenomorphs, not scary. They're coming out full force. This shit takes away the whole point of this fucking Alien thing. Alien 3, guys. Yeah, knock it. Say what you want about Alien 3. Say what you want, internet. It is way fucking scarier. Way fucking scarier. Way alien type. They don't flash these xenomorphs like they do. At the end of CGI xenomorphs, fuck all that. We're not talking about. We're talking before all this shit. The way they play these xenomorphs in 3, there was a beef with the director, right? It was Fincher, it was Lynch, whatever it was. We can go into another video about this. There's documentaries, okay? Real Reviewer's not here to talk about that. Thank you for the love. Thank you. Thank you for voting. Appreciate you guys. But yeah, Alien 3, guys, I don't like it as my favorite Alien movie. It is not. Like Just Let Your Soul Go said, Prometheus, you know, would be probably something. If someone said, hey, Real Reviewer, introduce me to the Alien franchise, do you really think I'm going to put on Alien 3? Right? Do you really think I will? I will put on Prometheus probably before Alien 3 because they have actors. It's a little, yeah, the story's not that, don't ask me why, but I would. There's something about Michael Fassbender and the music and stuff. There's something about Fassbender. It's very, he's good. He doesn't get no credit for this fucking role in Prometheus and the other one. It still didn't come to me. Alien Covenant. There it is. Bam, Covenant. Alien Covenant. The bride, Franco killed off. Like some Steven Seagal shit, you know? He's done. That was some shit. I would love to see more of Franco. But they had to do it for a reason. They wanted to shock us, and it was. But you got to show it's actually James Franco before you kill him. Not after, right? To shock us. That was a mistake. A lot of mistakes. But chance to do it right. Aliens, like I said, the xenomorphs. Now, who could disagree that this movie didn't age well? And also those xenomorphs, you know, just let your soul go. I can't speak. I've had a stroke. I've had a stroke, man. Literally like a couple hours ago. They blocked one of my videos. I had a stroke. I'm demonetized. No, Covenant was amazing as well. Yeah, man. I think Covenant was the closest thing. You know what it was? Just let your soul go. They came out right with Prometheus, and everybody was disappointed because of the story and the lack of xenomorphs and the lack of story surrounding xenomorphs and face huggers, right? Everybody was up in arms. They didn't take time to appreciate, like you said, the things brought out in the movie Prometheus and the visuals and the time put into trying to explain this. There's xenomorphs there, like to my recollection, right? My head hurts today, bro. It's been a long 13 days. But yeah, definitely. And I don't have any aspirin. I have to get aspirin somehow. But yes, Covenant. As a nostalgia fan, any Alien fan out there, guys, that says that Alien Covenant was just a whole bunch disappointing, like 100% disappointing as an Alien fan, is fucking lying. All right? We just got Prometheus. We didn't get shit really that we wanted. And finally, the fan base was yelling at Scott or yelling at the right, saying on the internet, we need more Xenomorph. We need more stories around it. Oh, okay. Boom. They gave it to us. So Covenant does that, and I respect that, and I appreciate that, because we got a lot more Xenomorphs. Look at the fucking cover of the poster of the DVD. What is it? It's damn Xenomorph. Literally the Xenomorph, drooling and shit. What is Prometheus's cover? An engineer, right? So it has nothing to do. So they definitely, what they did a Halloween 3, everybody, you know, and they went to Halloween 4. So that was, there it is. For Alien Covenant was your Halloween 4. Return of Michael Myers, Return of the Xenomorph. Prometheus attempted to explain the origins of man, right, like Stargate, but darker class. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. And if you follow Prometheus and Covenant on their own, right, you would get that real Ridley Scott kind of original story. So, you know, you take Alien and then you take maybe Prometheus, or you take, I don't know the order, right, but there's an order I'm sure you could probably watch these three movies in. Mr. Scott here trying to put together his trilogy. You know, maybe his original vision. But of course, he couldn't do Aliens, guys, or he didn't want to do Aliens. Now, whatever reason, he says blah, blah, blah. You know, money. He's not about money. You know, Ridley Scott, right? Ridley, his brother, right? He ripped. Jumped off the fucking bridge, Golden Gate Bridge. I forget what his name was. It'll come to me. But I'm talking Ridley, yes. Yeah. You know, he knew what the studio was asking him to do. They wanted more Xenomorph. They wanted more firepower. They didn't want a horror movie. They wanted to make more money. They wanted to expand to a greater audience. You know, Alien is not for everyone. Aliens is, right? But today, nobody watches it because it's really bad. Yeah. Scott wanted to do it, like he said, the Prometheus Covenant thing. The studio didn't want him to go that route, of the horror route of his own original origin story. When he sticked with the Xenomorphs, that's where the money was. You know, like Michael Myers, Jason, right? Once you find that out, it's not the mother, it's not Jason's mother, it's Jason they want. Then you bring the beast out. So they did, full force, man, all over the fucking place. And I don't know, it was people in the costumes. It was just jack shit, dude. It was corny shit. The Xenomorphs were not scary. You know, where they're at, located in this alien base, I kind of like that, like a Ghost of Mars, you know? This Aliens does it before that. So props to Aliens, you know, for the... Yeah, for like James Cameron, he does put effort into trying to put you somewhere where you shouldn't be, right? Like you'll never go, right? Like Avatar, yeah, Titanic. You know, you're looking into places and being places you really should never be, and that's what he shows you. What would it be like? And that's with Aliens, with I'm saying with the space, right? The space stage, wherever the fuck they're at, this colony, guys. Excuse me. Paul Reiser's in this, guys. You'll know him from what is it? Just Shoot Me. Or no, Mary. I don't know. Fucking no. It's not Just Shoot Me. It's Helen Hunt, guys, in a sitcom. They tried to reprise it just a few years ago. It failed, of course. It, you know, shit was boring as hell then. It's boring as hell now, the sitcom with Paul Reiser. But anyway, you know from The Doctors, from Stranger Things, guys. He's in like season 3 or some shit. Anyways, yeah, he's a fucking doctor here. What do you know? Paul Reiser, and he's an asshole. He's a jerk. Yeah, man. You know he's a fucking grindball as soon as he approaches Sigourney Weaver to come back to the go to the colony, because we lost contact. Now that's some good shit, everybody. I got to admit, the beginning of this film really has something. You know why? Because of the end of Alien. That's the only reason this movie Aliens has something in the beginning, guys, that you think is gonna go somewhere. You know, be more scary or go somewhere. It's not gonna turn to a shoot 'em up. You don't think? You know, because they're coming in. Paul Reiser's like, listen, you know, you've been fucking asleep or whatever. You're just floating around in space for fucking years. Your daughter's dead. Yeah, what the fuck story? Am I talking about the same movie, everyone? Is this what happens in the beginning of Aliens? It just doesn't seem that way when we get to, like, you know, 30, 35 minutes in, 45 minutes in, everybody. This is a 2 hour, 2 hour and 17 fucking supposed thrill ride. You know? But really, they're doing this, they're just trapped. They're running around circles in the same hallway in this place, and they're, oh my God, it's boring. Yeah, it's boring. It's fucking boring. And then what they do is try to give you suspense and ramp this up by having a little girl called Newt. And wow, when you hear the name Newt and all this conversation, it throws you off too, guys. What the fuck? Stick to the aliens. This girl is alien, pretty much. Her name is Alien. Who the hell has ever heard of it? Is it a Newt bar? I don't think they explain what she's called Newt. Do they? I don't care. What did you think of 10 Cloverfield Lane? John Goodman apparently connected to aliens. Yes. So when you're talking the Cloverfield movies, right? Or Cloverfield period, or Cloverfield Lane, you know, Elizabeth Winstead, right? John Goodman. Yes, that movie was hyped really a lot, bro. I was interested back then. What year was that? But Cloverfield, what, 2010s? 2010, yeah. John, what do I think about that, huh? The universe is cool. I like how they try to connect everything, but it's not connected because they just use the same rehashed title. So we get confused about what Cloverfield you're talking about. You had to put in parentheses, right? John Goodman. So you said 10 Cloverfield Lane, parentheses, John Goodman to me. You know, a movie lover, a movie reviewer on YouTube. Obviously, you know, when you say 10 Cloverfield Lane, I know which one you're talking about. You didn't say Cloverfield, right? So I know which one you took. But somebody, see, you have to be layman terms with somebody, right? You got to spoon feed them John Goodman one, dude. Or if you said Elizabeth Winstead, I would have known, right? But yeah, man, I watched it the other day, dude. It's on Pluto TV. See, I've seen it one time full, okay, to the end, because John Goodman does put in I like Elizabeth. She's cute to look at, and I like her, like, girl power stat, you know? I like how she fights. I like how, you know, she's going to fight from her movies. But, you know, Goodman's good. The other guys, you know, can't fight. He's just there to get whatever's coming to him. But it's good. But it's unsatisfying. For all that setup, right? All the setup and all the hype and all the possible connections to Cloverfield, yeah, trash, bro. Not worth it. See, that's the problem there. Elizabeth is great, though. But you gotta know, John is always good in what he does. He cares. But it's John Goodman. You know, it's Roseanne's husband. You know he's gonna get angry at the dinner table. You know, you gotta listen to this motherfucker. You've seen Darlene. You know what happens is Darlene gets grounded for fucking 3 weeks. You know? For not doing her homework, whatever the fuck it is, talking about the Roseanne. You think fucking Dan Connor over here, you know, do you think Dan is going to put up with this motherfucker shit when the alien apocalypse is possibly hitting? I don't give a fuck what he tells me. He's 6, right? A little skinnier now in this one, but holy shit. Yeah, so no, it's not one I would recommend. If it's between 10 Cloverfield Lane, John Goodman was scary. And yes, he was. Yes, he was. And 10 Cloverfield Lane. Yes, I give it to John. It's hard to... You have nothing. No visuals, you get to pretend there's aliens. John Goodman, he probably got paid little money too, so he did a really well job. Elizabeth probably got the majority of the cash, guys. It was, you know, John is just a wuss of help, you know, like Just is saying, you know, help this story become something it's not. Help us believe it. But you got to stop thinking he's Dan Connor, right? But that's how people view him. I view him as John Goodman, right? So yeah, Cloverfield. Yeah, I would recommend the Cloverfield. One of the best shaky cam, movies you'll get. Okay, if you want something crazy. I didn't say it was a good movie. I said shaky cam movies. That's what I said. There's plenty of those trying to do it. First person shaky cam. What is it? Hardcore Henry. All that dumb shit. This shit right here. Yeah, man. You don't want to see what this motherfucker's seeing. I want him to put the camera down in Cloverfield, guys. I want him to trip and have the camera smash. Because I don't want to see this shit no more. I don't want to just get him home. Just drop the camera. And finally, at the end, I don't know. You should be seeing these movies before you were talking about them, right? So, yeah. Aliens, though, like I said, guys, played out the xenomorphs. I think Aliens did a lot to do with killing the rest of the franchise. You know, as far as xenomorphs being scary. You know? Like I said, the Alien 3 guys tried to do it. You know, the director, right? There was a beef. There's a big story beef here. And, you know, you can believe whatever side you want, the reasons why, money or creative purpose. Of course, it was creative differences. You know, that's what I believe, obviously. The money was there. It's something about money. He had the tools. He wanted to go one route. The studio wanted another one, just like Aliens, guys. Just like with Mr. Ridley Scott, more than likely. They wanted him to go all out xenomorph, show the beast, like John Carpenter said, Spielberg, you know, show less of the shark, you know, don't show the whole, right? You know, less is more, right, guys? We know this from these fucking directors. John Carpenter, keep the boogeyman in the shadows. Same fucking deal. But they don't learn here. Mr. Cameron is different, guys. He's way different. He puts it right in your face. You know, like he doesn't hide that bullshit behind some sneaky camera worker, you know? He's got the money, bro. You say give him the fucking money, and that's it. And he's making it right in your face. He's not hiding it. He's got that creature feature dude backing him, right? Mr. Winston. So Stan Winston is crazy. This dude is crazy shit they think of. So the mother alien at the end, yeah, man. But you don't want to talk to me about that. You know, you don't want to talk to me if this alien mother at the end scares the shit out of me more than the alien at the end of Alien Resurrection. You know, that fucking weird humanoid hybrid alien guy's watching this shit on VHS, Alien Resurrection. Yeah, the shit was, I got my opinion. But at the end, this fucking thing is a hybrid. She's, oh my God. Compared to aliens, guys, with a mech and, you know, get away from her, you bitch. You don't even know Newt. She doesn't even know this little girl, guys. We don't even know her. So there's no really connection. There's no emotion. If Newt gets murked, I got more connection with Bishop, y'all, when he gets fucking ripped apart and milk starts spraying out of him like blood. You know, I'm crying over spilt milk. Yes, I am. I'm crying over Lance Heckerson being fucking ripped, Bishop, into a million damn pieces. But we're worried about Newt over here. You know, she could fly the ship, guys. She has the secret codes. She has nothing. She has no information. She's not valuable. What the fuck? Fuck you, James Cameron in 1986. Oh, fuck you now then, man. You get money off this Avatar bullshit. I'm sick of this. I'm sick. I can't believe Laserdisc, guys. Yours truly. Oh, yeah, I'm getting another alien. I'm thinking, you know, back in the 90s, Laserdisc. Looking through a whole shitload my dad picked up at a yard sale. And what do you know, guys? There's aliens, just like this cover right there. Yeah. I was like, oh, this is going to be bad fucking ass. Badass scary, dog. This should look like she come out of that shithole, right? They're trying to grab face hugger. Look at that face hugger there. She coming out of that. I just want to see how she comes out of that. But you don't get that, guys. There is none of that. There is no million face hugger. She just blasts the fuck at him with the pulse rifle. It was that easy, everybody. An alien. We should have known it. Just bring your pulse rifle. Fuck the flamethrower. Does she flamethrow it? I don't fucking know. I don't want to go back to this. We have one vote. Thank you for voting yes. And just let your soul go in here. We're discussing movies, all kinds. And we're discussing aliens as well. The Alien franchise, but aliens being overhyped, oversold, and overrated. I'm fucking over it. My head hurts. But thank you. But yeah, John Goodman is always good. He is underrated in the movie Fallen, opposite Denzel Washington. I believe it is 1998. Don't hold me to it on the year. But yeah, he is underrated in that movie as a cop. A partner cop. He is very good. He gets crazy at the end, like you'll never see in a movie. So John Goodman, Fallen, doesn't get enough credit for that performance. Reminds me of a Billy Stu performance from Scream. He pulls a Scream, and he does it to Denzel. He's Mr. Goodman there, Fallen, everybody. Free. I think it's free on Tubi. Comes free on Tubi. It's possibly on Pluto TV, but I would recommend looking on Tubi first. That is a classic. You breathe? Make sure you breathe, son. Make sure you breathe. There you go. So, aliens, like I said, the xenomorph, the big thing for me, gotta go, Mr. Real Reviewer. Great stream. Keep up the great work. We'll tune in again tomorrow if you're streaming. Yes, I'll be streaming all day, all night, tomorrow, all month long, man. And after that, I'm gone, all right? Month of July. Hopefully I get to the end of the month. And after that, finito. But I thank you if I don't get donations. But thank you, Just Let Your Soul Go. You're awesome. I love the conversation. Thank you. I can't wait for the next one. Really can't. Thank you. All right, all the best to you. Bless you. Thank you. Really. Awesome. Look at that guy. So Just Let Your Soul Go comes in. Thank you so much. Wow. He comes in with his great questions for the Real Way Review. He has great movie knowledge to back his questions. It's all his own knowledge. You can tell that. And that is authentic right there. And we love that here. It really touches my heart, man. It gets me emotional because I just really appreciate people taking time out to come in, vote, and even speak to me about movies. I love movies. People are annoyed by me in my real life because I speak about movies so much and there's no one to talk to or trivia about movies, right? Or my opinion. I figured what better place to come but and YouTube, 4 years ago. So thank you, Just Let Your Soul Go. Take care. I don't want to keep you any longer. You're good. I just keep rambling on. That's what I do. I rant. So, thank you. But back to the aliens mess here, the debacle. What I wanted to look, you know, you say, well, how would you say it's a debacle like that? How? Alien 2. Not confused with Alien film, Alien 2. Yeah, what the fuck is Alien 2? Huh? Why did they call it Alien 2? Yeah, it's just another damn what? Alien 2. Okay. They do call it Alien 2. Excuse me. Okay. Well, they should have called it Alien 2. They called it Aliens. Bad move there, too, guys. I really hate this title. You know, I really don't agree with this title, Aliens. They should have called it Alien 2. Would have been way stronger. Sorry, guys. I do have a migraine coming on here. I have to... yeah, well, I have to charge my phone. I have to cool it down. I told you. Oh, heat wave. But Paul Reiser, I said you do have names here. They're not big names at the time. You don't know them at the time they're coming up. Sigourney, of course, coming up as well. But Aliens, the xenomorph aspect is killed. Because they're killing these xenomorphs like a video game. Basically, like putting down that sentry gun and winning one of these video games, right? And killing the shit out of these xenomorphs. They don't even pose a threat anymore. They're not scary. The pulse rifle sound, some people will like it, some people will not. I don't like it. I think it's weak. It shows weakness. You know, the guns are weak. It's like, you know, instead of boom, 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 boom. You know what I mean? There's not much explosions, guys. There's a cheap-ass set piece where Sigourney Weaver crashes the so-called Hummer or armored car. It looks like a plastic, oh my God, not even plastic, guys. It looks cardboard. And she breaks into cardboard. So it can't be cardboard against cardboard. Is that physics? Can you break cardboard? I guess you could, depending on the speed, right? Physics. So yeah, it's cardboard, guys, like sheet. It's just really, this set is terrible. I know I'm on a set. I'm not on a, it's a disappointment. And you know, Cameron, I don't think he had much respect for the aliens, guys, for Alien and for Mr. Ridley Scott. I think he just wanted the money there. And this is one of these really, really not talked about cash grab bullshit, you know, lie to you on the internet kind of sequels. If somebody's going to say what is the best James Cameron sequel, Aliens might come to mind, but you're not going to say that. You know, you're not. You're going to say what? And there we go. So this movie shitted on the franchise. It reminds me of, like, it's happened before in a franchise where they gave the franchise to someone else and they completely just fucking ruined it. How many times has that happened, everyone? And you would say, well, James Cameron didn't ruin it. He made it better. No, he didn't. Because this movie, how did it age, everyone? Did this movie age well? Does Aliens age well? When you put Aliens on, are you impressed? No, don't say that. Well, I'm impressed with the shit for the time. Fuck out of here. The time? Dude, you seen Alien for the time? You seen that mother computer when they walk in? Oh, hot damn, that shit is fire. Yeah, man, it's cool. But Aliens has none of that. It has plastic pulse rifles, guys, super soakers. I don't think super soaker was created then. I don't know. But basically painted over plastic guns with piping. And it's, what is it, Star Wars type shit, where they just plastic paint it, spray paint it. It's terrible. Aliens is terrible. There's no horror. There's no fucking horror. And they slap James Cameron, the director of Terminator, brings you the sequel to Aliens. To Alien, excuse me. 1976's Alien. Right? You guys are eating this shit up. Damn, in the 86, y'all are eating this. I'd be so pissed coming out that theater. Oh my God. Watching this movie unfold, this supposed sequel to Alien, one of the greatest horror sci-fi, the greatest. God, you can say it's the greatest. Who can't say that Alien is one of the, please, the real Slim Shady, please stand up. Or the real Alien, please stand up. Fuck. But you know what? And then James Cameron gets all the credit here for possibly creating the Alien franchise, right? He gets fucking credit for that because nobody gives a shit about Alien and Ridley Scott and Dallas in a fucking damn vent. You know, that scene is incredible. Yeah, I'll give it this corny at the end, but not even corny, man. This fucking thing is trying to hug him. Oh my God, I'm done. He's trapped in the vent. It's there, it's there, it's there. Here, they're like, they have their pulse rifles, right? They have a meter. Like now they have these updated, right? Like in the game. So you can, a radar, a handheld radar, a motion detector. So it's like, oh my God, there's 30 of them and they're moving towards us. It's like, all right, we better move. And they're not there yet, guys. They're like, they're 2 seconds away. And, oh, they're like, oh, we got to go. I don't fucking know. Like, they're not trapped. Stop playing like they're trapped, you idiots. These fuckers in Alien 1 were trapped on a damn spaceship and a damn shithole motherfucking hotbox. It ain't a hotbox you're trying to be in with the scary movie crew. You know? This ain't it. This ain't it, aliens, guys. It aged horrible. No one fucking wants to watch this shit. Come on, everybody. This shit comes on cable TV, but all the time back in the day, nobody watched this shit. I'm waiting for Alien. I'm waiting for Alien 3. I'm even waiting for Alien Resurrection. Get the fuck off of my shit, man. Yo, Alien Resurrection. That fucking creature feature at the end is shitting on anything we're seeing here from James Cameron's creature feature. And don't say it's his futuristic fucking shit here the money's going towards, and that's his innovation at the time. Don't say that. There's way more innovative sci-fis at the time. I'm gonna make me fucking Google and teach you a lesson. Because this is what we do here. We shit you straight, motherfuckers. You so-called movie lovers and reviewers, and you're watching all these liars telling you about aliens. Do you want me to do exactly an impression of what they do? And how they sell you on the shit? It's quick. It could take like, it's just 30 seconds. You can hit a stopwatch, and I bet you I'll sell you that Aliens is the best fucking sequel ever. Yep. Just with a couple of nice little placed words and a couple of names. And a couple of figures. Maybe fuck the figures, that distracts. I'll give you names. James Cameron, bam, done. Ridley Scott, who the fuck's Ridley Scott? Yeah, exactly. But we know James Cameron, y'all. Ridley Scott, who the fuck is Dan O'Bannon? I don't know fucking Dan O'Bannon. Yeah, you wouldn't know who Dan O'Bannon is, would you? He wrote Alien, and he's a horror writer. I think he wrote one of the best zombie movies I've ever seen in my life, The Return of the Living Dead. He directed it, too. But who the fuck knows? So, Aliens is shit. And no one recommends it, and I want the internet to be truthful. If you ever see this video, and I know you were maybe have nostalgia for Aliens, that's not a problem. You're not disrespecting the franchise. You're calling a spade when it comes to Aliens. They took away the scariness of the xenomorph. After that, they killed the damn franchise with this killing of the xenomorph. Letting the cat out the bag. Showing us the strings, showing us that was ridiculous. I was very disappointed. Laserdisc, put it in. I was expected to be scared. Like, shit, bro. A really good beginning, everyone. Really good setup. And they just fail. Big time. They rely on this high-tech, futuristic money shit from James Cameron. This eye candy. They don't rely on a scary story and the xenomorph to get him through. No, he says, no, I'm James Cameron. I'm going to show you what this fucking original should have been. Yeah, James? You want to show me, James? He's showing us, guys. He's showing us today because everybody puts this shit in, right? No, it aged horribly, guys. This technology, what the fuck? What technology is aliens bringing, yo? What the fuck? Why does anybody talk about this shit? What? This aged so badly, guys. What the fuck? You were laughing your ass off when you put this on and they have their guns. You're laughing as Bill Paxton is like, oh, dude, I can't do it, dude. We're stuck, dude. Yeah, bro. Oh my God. I mean, people say, oh, well, he's too clowny and stuff, but that's just his role and that's him at the time. That's cool. He ruins the fucking movie. I'm telling you, stop. They say it now about humor taking you out of the film, right? But they let it go with this shit. They say, no, it's cool that Mr. Paxton does this humor because that's Bill Paxton, everybody. And that's young Paxton. We need some humor in this fucking alien. No, we don't. Look at this. I got fucking real, dog. Because you're making me do this, Mr. Zeno. No, we don't. We don't need humor in movies like that, man. Especially in Aliens, guys. This Bill Paxton ruins this shit, bro. He's killing it for us. All right? Not to mention, it's hard for me to put, even as a child, seeing this on Laserdisc. You all hear what I'm saying? I was a fucking kid. All right? Scared. I'm scared of fucking Chucky, right? I'm got the closet door open. Whatever the fuck's going on with me. I'm scared of my daddy. My daddy's coming in. He's beating the crap. You know how we do. You know how we're raised. So he's making it up to me after beating my ass the other night. He's telling me, here's a laser disc of Alien. Here's a laser disc. Here's a pile. Go through, son. I beat the shit out of you last night. All right? So you can stay up and watch one movie. And, dude, there's a pile of laser discs, guys. There's The Godfather 2. There's Halloween, right? I believe there's some crazy shit up in here. All right, there's The Untouchables, I believe. Am I remembering correctly? Some random shit. There's Cocoon. I'm like, what the fuck? I think there's Cocoon. You gotta check me on these. Could have been VHS, but these are laser. But there's Aliens, and I'm like, whoa, shit. I'm like, Aliens. I'm like, there's a fucking sequel. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, they're paying Sigourney, got the money. She come and visits me as a kid. I mean, I'm not stupid. Yeah, can't you tell? That's why everybody liked me. Nah, I was very popular. Obviously, you could tell. Why? Yeah, man, I held in my guns. And just like Sigourney does here, she has the gun. But yeah, go through the laser disc. I got it. All right, my dad says, listen, I beat the shit out of you last night. You have 2 hours to watch one of these laser disc movies, and that's it. And after that, your ass is scratched. You're going to bed, motherfucker. I was like, all right. I was like, Dad, don't worry about it. I didn't have to ask if I had to watch a horror movie. No, I didn't ask. So I put it in. And the beginning is great. You know, the beginning got Paul Reiser coming up to Sigourney. They find Sigourney. Now everybody complains about, what is it? We're complaining about the cat dying. That's right. Sorry, I was thinking 3. Yeah, we're complaining about the cat dying. For this one, they're disappointed the cat, everybody, wasn't cryogenically frozen or what the fuck they're doing up there while traveling space. So they were instead of Newt and Michael Biehn in the next one, everybody. You know, they were said the cat about this one. She had a cat, see? And yeah, I think it was what is the cat's name? It's coming to me. It was an orange cat, a tabby cat, whatever. So anyways, you get to Aliens. It's cool, man. She's in Paul Reiser's well series. I love a young Paul Reiser, guys. And he's like, listen, you can believe him as a doctor. You really can, like a caring doctor. I love this shit, this setup, guys, for Aliens. I love it. Because you have such a good setup leaving you with Alien. Alien left you with somewhere to go horror. Come on, James. Just because the studio gives you $20 million doesn't mean you just spend it all on fucking cardboard and styrofoam. You know what I'm saying, guys? Please. There's another voter, 100% yes. Is Aliens one of the best sequels of all time? The real review audience is voting. They're telling him, yes, 100%. There is no when it comes to Aliens. There shouldn't be happening, real reviewer. They're saying, this video and the shit you're spewing, the acid blood that you're spewing about Aliens, if James Cameron's Aliens, it shouldn't be happening. And this is what we do here, right? At the end of the stream, when I'm satisfied with spewing my rant, I will answer the question myself, and we'll see if you guys change my mind or I'm set in my ways. I would love to be change-minded. Is Aliens one of the best sequels of all time? 2 voters, 100% yes. Now, is it because of nostalgic? You gotta take your bias out of it. You have to. They did some shit like this to us nowadays. There would be, wait a second. They have done shit like this nowadays. I'm telling you, why can't people get their head out of their ass when it comes to this nostalgia and going back in the day shit? I was there back in the day when there wasn't the internet. We didn't have the stream. Yo, bro, it wasn't like that. So shit, you really had to believe. It was crazy. You had to research. Roger Ebert? What the fuck? They weren't even on TV at the time, guys. So I don't even know what to tell you, okay? I just know I had my thoughts. I had my opinions. And that's all that fucking mattered because I was telling the truth. This shit. But apparently I'm not. Look at everybody. Yes. So everything I'm saying is wrong, right? Aliens is better than Alien. It's scarier than Alien. So you would say, well, no, it's not, real random viewer. Well, that's the question I'm asking. That's all. Yes or no. Right. This is the poll. Yes or no. There's no bullshit. You're not bullshitting me. I'm not bullshitting you. Yes or no. Is Alien scarier than fucking Alien? How dare you vote? What are you going to say to that vote? Yes or no? You would say no, it's not. Alien, Ridley Scott, Alien, you know, Michael Scurritt, right? Right? Michael Scurritt, Jeff Scurritt, whatever the fuck his name is. I love him. Michael Scurritt. It's got to be Michael, right? How do I remember him? Oh, I'm so sorry, Mr. Scurritt. Tom Scurritt. I'm thinking Tom Selleck. Tom Scurritt, guys, classic. Poltergeist 3. You know, this man's classic all over the fucking place. Tears of the Sun, he plays a little general there. So when you do have Tom Scurritt, I mean, I love him. I fucking love him, and I love seeing him. He reminds me of like a young James Brolin, you know what I'm saying? I love him in this movie, Alien. I love the actors and the camaraderie. Look at the behind the scenes on Alien, the camaraderie, compared to fucking Aliens. Stupid ass shit. Stupid future. Is this the future, guys? What year was this movie taking place in? We're going to this. I'm gonna set this shit straight. What fucking year is this? Come on, you alien lovers. Aliens lovers. Tell me the fucking year this movie takes place in. Those two voters need to type in the chat and start stepping up to the plate and tell me they love this shit so much. It's like one of the best sequels of all time. It's on their top 5 list. This shit doesn't even break my top 35, guys. It's 35 more sequels that are way better than this. Holy shit. This is something this is what you call, clickbait, back then. This is clickbait. Those commercials, bro, were coming hard. Right? Is it commercials? Do you have even cable in 86? Yeah, you do. You have TV. I got to go back. I don't want to go back. Sometimes you do. Nah, bro, because there's nowhere to leave. I don't know. Wait till see mommy gets here. Okay? Okay. I know. We'll get you done. Is it hot in there? Is it good? Staying cool? Okay. So, yeah. I have a son here, right here with me now. And, we say, okay, son, you want to see the Alien franchise, right? I'm not going to recommend to you Aliens, James Cameron Aliens. I would never do that because if you wouldn't get through this movie, son. Yeah, take it. You would never take it off. Go taste it. Go ahead. You would never get through this movie, son. Okay, that's what I'm telling him. I'm telling him. You would never get through this film. But Alien, we might have a chance. We might be scared. But it's hard too, guys. Alien is slow-paced as well. But Aliens, you say, it's not slow-paced. There's so much action. All right. Yada, 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 bada. So, there's no year here when this movie takes place, everyone. 57 years after destroying the shit. No, next time I will. Here you go. So, I have to do that. The math on that. So, 57 years from the... Here it is. I have Alien. Alien takes place in 2000. What is this? I'm giving us the year, guys. I don't have a year here. We're going to assume the year. Yeah, I know. I'll do it, buddy. So, yeah, it doesn't... Yeah, I don't know. Where's the year here on this, where this movie takes place? You know what I was thinking? Space shouldn't have a year. Space shouldn't have a time. Right? Space is timeless, right? So why do these sci-fi movies say, hey, we're going to be there in 10 minutes or we'll be there in so-and-so time? There is no time. Right? Space is timeless, endless. No, everybody? Why would they say this in movies? It's going to be 15 minutes. 15 minutes for launch. 20 minutes for the bay pod to open. No, that doesn't make sense. There's no time in space. What do you mean 15 minutes for the pod bay to open? Like in Earth time or space time? What the fuck? Oh my God, you guys, I don't know what the fuck we're doing, but it's a movie to say we got suspended. I am suspending my disbelief, but they're in space and they're like, 15 minutes to launch, or 15 minutes to the cargo bay, 20 minutes. I'm like, wait a second, they're in space though. Isn't it timeless, like Interstellar? No, guys, am I fucking crazy? I think I'm in space. I think I gotta get off YouTube. It's too much fucking YouTube. It's too much talking to myself through a phone. But, yeah, do they do something like this in Aliens? Are they saying, 15 minutes? Motherfucker, you're in space. There ain't no time. Time is endless. Time is non-factor here. Right? Interstellar, guys? Space travel? Time continuum? Back to the Future? What the fuck? I don't know. Buzz Aldrin? Anyone? Is there time in space? Or is space timeless? Oh my God. I'm fucking over it. I'm over it. So we're there in Aliens. Let's not get sidetracked, reviewer. Fucking Bill Nye the Science Guy, this shit. I'm saying in movies, right? Fucking A, man. And in alien movies, I don't know, these alien movies, some of these movies, whatever. They're like, oh, God damn it, Jesus Christ. It's well, wait a second, this is this is a movie where there's no God, or you're in another planet. Who the fuck is Jesus Christ then? Who is God? They're like, oh, God damn it. It's but wait a second, this is a movie about, you're in a whole nother realm. There is no, God is the plant and shit. Guys, why is this writing allowed in movies? Why are we allowed to listen to this bonehead bullshit? My kids are not going to be filled with this stupid shit coming asking me this shit. I'm like, no, that's just a fuck up in a movie. Go back to doing, no. Why is there time and space? Why are they telling me 20 minutes until we get there? Or even a fucking 100 years until we get there, motherfucker. I know you got the calculation, but shit can go wrong, right? There's no time and space. So there can't be, no, we're just going to get there when we get there, bro. It could be I don't know, but we're traveling at this speed, the calculations, the scientists, I get it. Interstellar. We'll be there in 10 minutes, Matthew. All right, when are we going through this wormhole? In 10 fucking minutes. Engage. So, you know, space is limited, right? Space can be contained. It can be dominated by man. It can be, right? Woo, it could be, you know, right. But no, guys, Earth rules don't apply to space. So fuck off. So yeah, it's any space movie. We're in space with aliens, guys. 57 years after the destroying of the damn Nostromo. She blew it up. But apparently, these fucking aliens are everywhere in this damn colony. So Mr. Paul Reiser here is telling her, you know, we lost contact. And she was telling him, what happened? There's big aliens and they're scary as fuck. You know, no, we gotta kill them, right? She went, oh God, guys, it's cool. She's in her undies and shit, you know, her 1986 grandma panties. You know, Sigourney Weaver weaving through the wedges. So, wow, man. Okay, good setup. And then, so they go to, so you meet the crew and all this, and they've been, you know, it's like your Blade 2 story. You know, we've been assaulting a crew, you know, we've been assembling a crew to defeat, what other stories like that? We've been sending a crew to specialized unit to go out and kill, you know, these, I don't know what the fuck they are, guys. They got some kind of guns and, I don't know. There's camaraderie and there's cool jokes, and you're laughing along with these Bill Paxton and Michael Biehn and Rodriguez over there. I don't even want to name her because it's like Jane Goldstein. I don't care. I don't want to care anymore. Stop making me care, because I'm gonna make room for other actors and other movies in my head that I need to talk about. Remember, I don't want to remember them. I have to, because you gotta know your enemy, right? You gotta love thy enemy. You know, keep your friends close, your enemies closer. So anyways, hate this shit. Had to go through it multiple times. And sometimes I was bored. It would come on AMC. And I'm waiting for Alien 3. And guess what you had to wait for? You had to watch, guys. Aliens. So you had to watch Alien on AMC because they play a marathon. So Alien first. Whoa, shit. You're like, oh my God. And then you get to Aliens. Could you imagine Lord of the Rings did this shit? They kind of reversed it. But man, they did this with the Two Towers. I'd be fucking livid. So yeah, man, they did this with The Godfather 2. Did this with T2. But he did this before he learned, I guess. Oh, fuck. So this movie is so fucking, gets so much credit. I'm telling you, it gets so much praise. It's one of the best, if not the best alien films in the franchise. To me, Alien 3 is better than this shit. Yes, I said it. I said even possibly Alien Resurrection might be more of a better watch than this shit. I could not get through Aliens. I got through it multiple times because I told you I was fucking restricted to cable and having to watch AMC, you know, and watch these marathons. And I had to fucking do Aliens. And like, damn it, Aliens again. They're gonna play it right after Alien. Fuck, they just can't skip to Alien 3 and Res. Everybody dogs the right Alien 3. Oh, you dog it then. I love it. It was a turn. What did they say? A turn back to the franchise, right? That's what it was. Fucking right back to the franchise original. Scary horror. That movie had vibe. It had atmosphere. It had me. I don't want to go in that fucking, oh my God, that movie was dirty. And they say that, oh, it's dirty. It looks dirty. You're damn right, Alien 3, guys. Looks fucking dirty. And we're not even talking about that stupid, cheap ending, cheap cop-out ending, and the fight on the ending, and how to end the movie, and the stupid CGI fucking burst out at the end. We're not talking about all that, right? We're not talking about all that. Because I'd rather watch Alien 3. Hell, I'd rather watch Alien Resurrection. Yes, I feel confident in saying that. That if I was there in front of your face and you had all these Blu-ray steelbooks, the real reviewer is taking off fucking Alien, Alien 3, Alien Resurrection. What other aliens? Give me another alien after that. We're fine. You can give me aliens after that. I'm good. This shit's gonna ruin your vision of Xenomorph, guys. It's gonna ruin Aliens, and it ruined Aliens. It ruined the horror. It ruined the strike. It ruined the fear. You know, there's no fear no more. These fuckers are out 100 deep, and they got pulse rifles, and they're like Batista, y'all. These motherfuckers are like Batista before Batista with the machine gun. I don't know if you know that wrestler. You know Batista, right? With the machine gun. They're fucking doing that shit to these aliens before he was doing it. We might as well have Batista. I should cut a video of motherfucker Batista coming out like meme shit with his fucking, machine gun and all these fucking xenomorphs, guys, on this hand. It's unbelievable. It's not real. It's not fucking real. And you know it's not real. That's the problem. I already know I'm in space. Number one, I gotta detach myself from reality and take myself to outer space without any narcotics. Can you imagine that guy trying to go to outer space without narcotics? Well, then hey, good luck to you. You gotta watch something like this try to take you there. So it tries to take you there. Oh, fuck me. You regret every damn moment. You don't believe you're there. And Cameron, he is good at making you see things that you shouldn't, like events or places that you shouldn't be there. Let's talk like Terminator, right? Like when they comes in, right? Zzz, they come in naked. You're looking at, you shouldn't be there. You shouldn't be there at some of these scenes, like Titanic, You shouldn't be there. We wouldn't know, but we don't want to be there ourselves. See, we want James Cameron to tell us what he think, how. But James doesn't have that death, horror, murder, kill, ghostly creature feature. He doesn't have it. And that's why they put him on. And then what did the documentary behind the scenes say? Mr. Scott had a vision. Like he said, they wouldn't let him follow it. They wanted this vision. See? And what did they do when this came out, guys? What did they do? They went to Alien 3. They went something completely fucking back to horror. Right? I forget the director. It's not David Lynch, right? It can't be a young David. It's fucking the other guy. Can't be Panic Room, is it? It's Mr. Man, he's a fucking legend, yeah? Sticking up for what's right. For his art. I don't want to look it up. I don't even give a fuck. Because Alien 3 is what's up. So I'm curious to know his cut, guys, of Alien 3. Fuck it. What's his name? It's on the tip of my tongue. It'll come to me, but I want to wait. So we're going to do Alien 3. This director here was pushed off of it. I want to fucking see what he left. I want to know what he wanted. Or like, what, you know what I mean? What the fuck? David Fincher. How did I know? He's coming out. He's doing the fucking, the Fight Club, right? He's doing the shit for fucking Brad Pitt here. Robbing us at $200 million for the adventures of fucking, gosh, robbing us there. But David Fincher, everybody, you gotta give him credit for holding balls for Alien 3. It's one of the shitted on movies, right? Of the franchise. Alien 3. And I think it is one of the most underrated, scary, going right back to its roots of Alien 3. Even the fucking, look at this poster. Oh my God. Yo, Alien 3, everybody, compared to Aliens, is how you do it. Why do you say that, real reviewer? Because all the internet and all these alien people that have all the xenomorph toys, they got a big statue of a growing xenomorph. They spent $10,000 on actually a replica from the movie. So we're going to listen to them because they love it so damn much and they watch it all the fucking time. They ain't watching it all the time. And if they did watch it, they ain't watching more than me. And I'm doing this thing based upon movie, But it's like, what is their resume on other movies? Or like, is it just Alien 3? Is it just the Alien franchise? Well, let's go talk about it then. Why aren't they here? Why aren't they here? Because they would tell you that if they're a real fan, Alien 3 is really going back to the Alien roots. And why did this all happen? Why a big shift between Alien 2 and Alien 3? And why the big controversy of Alien 3? Well, nobody wants to go deep dive, right? They want to make stupid clickbait videos and shit and use everyone else's opinion and reasoning for this. Well, we all know the fucking reason. They learned a lesson again. They said, oh shit, there's nowhere to go. James didn't want to come back. Of course he's not going to come back to make it. James Cameron, guys, he reminds me of like an uncle or a stepdad or someone that comes in, or a dad that comes in and ruins the shit and then leaves. Doesn't hold any accountability. He thinks he comes and makes something greater than how he left. Like, how it was. He left it greater than it was, guys, when it comes to James Cameron. So that's how he thinks. Oh, I left this franchise, this movie, this creative work, I left it better because it know me and touched me and I changed it for the better. Before it wasn't better. Like, you know what I mean? It's for the best. Like, it's better now. And that's just the narcissism, guys. He's a narcissist. It's okay. Maybe the reviewer is. Maybe you are. Who cares? Have confidence. But have confidence to tell the truth in your fucking heart. Guys, going through this as a kid, 1992, Alien 3 comes out. I'm right back into it. I'm back into the Alien franchise, guys. They released a damn trailer for Alien 3 on TV. They were exploding it all over TV. Oh my God. And there, just like you see, if you Google Alien 3, there is a picture here of Sigourney Weaver face to face with a xenomorph, cheek to cheek. Guys, I'm getting goosebumps. I'm sorry, I'm getting goosebumps. I remember being a little kid watching this trailer and thinking, oh my God, she's face to face with him. It was unbelievable. And she shaved her head. And she's in a colony. I thought it was the most... You know what was happening, guys. It's way better this way than in a spaceship that, there's no weapons. I didn't know anything about. You couldn't do internet, guys. I had to catch this fucking trailer. And it was like Alien 3. It was fucking wild. I was like, oh my... Look at the time difference here. 1986... Aliens, guys, 1986. Guess what? Aliens 3, 1992. How many fucking years is that? All right, how many? Like, just wait, 4 years? All right, 4 years. All right, it's a long time. I'm hungry for more Alien. Man, what a scene that was. What a trailer release that was, like, of the commercials. It really... Oh boy, guys, and when you do see the movie, you are like, what the fuck is this? And that's the whole point of this Alien 3, guys. It's like, what the hell is this? But everybody's focusing on Michael Biehn being killed and the Easter eggs, the lore of the story. It's all a distraction and to get you to clickbait and have an opinion like theirs. So the more money's that way with the studio, right? It's more in loving something rather than pointing out as positive. Hence Chris Suckman, right? So you can't, what? Criticize so they can improve on the next one. That's what you do. If your friend does something wrong with a swing on a bat, the next time you see it's wrong, you're gonna tell them. You do it nicely the first time, and the next time hey man, just listen, do it one time, dude, and I'm telling you to work. And he does it, bang, as a home run. Same fucking thing here, guys. Same damn thing. I don't know if these are now. We gotta do analogies. We gotta do illustrations and parables here. But Alien 3 is sick shit. You're saying, how is it sick? How is it sick? How is it scary? Oh, God, just turn it the fuck on. You turn that motherfucker on, Alien 3, guys, the first 10 minutes, and you turn on Aliens the first 10 minutes. And you tell me which one you turn it off first. Don't let the internet fool you and the Alien so-called fans. Okay? You're not turning off Alien 3 in 10 minutes. You're turning off Aliens in 10 minutes. All right? You're still watching Alien 3. Guaranteed. Stop lying to the internet. Stop lying to the Alien fans. Horror fans in general about movies. I'm demonetized for telling the truth. Came back, guys. I can't stand it. You gotta donate to the Cash App. Brings you with the Z. I gotta keep going, or I'm out of here. I have a job. I have work. I pay bills, don't you? This should be my work. Talking about this bullshit. So Alien 3, didn't see it in theater. Did not. I waited for it to come out on VHS, right? Yes, you had to wait. On VHS, and he'd beg mommy and daddy after school for a ride on Friday to the fucking video store. And then I had to promise I was going to do shit, throw out the garbage, mow the lawn, stop cursing. Remember you had a bad mouth, yeah? He let it run. Got him in a lot of shit. But I'm still standing. As you see, I can get out of it because I tell the truth. That's why I'm still standing, everyone. It's because I tell the truth. That's what I'm spewing. Yeah, and we rented it, and I put it in, and that's just history. I heard all about the controversy, guys, back then over this fucking movie. And even the director, yeah, David Fincher here. There's entertainment channels and magazines. And they're releasing shit about the beef. So a little bit about, there's some controversy on set. So anyways, it comes out. They're saying it wasn't supposed to shot. They were saying that earlier. It wasn't supposed to be what it's supposed to be. But it is. You get what you get, okay? You get what you get. And is it better than Aliens? Yes! With the real reviewer... recommend to you Alien 3 to watch over Aliens if I want you to watch another Alien movie with me and be interested in the franchise? Yes. So all the hype and all the bullshit on the internet is telling you to watch Aliens to be into the series, that this is the pinnacle of Alien. They don't get any better than James Cameron, guys. Even better, possibly, than Ridley Scott, they're telling you, is Aliens. Bullshit. Put the movie on. Go ahead, put the movie on. I bet you it's free somewhere. What, you don't want to pay $4? What's the matter? You want the real reviewer to rent it for you? So because you don't want to lose your money? What's the matter? You got $4 or $5 you got to give to your son so he can get him food? Or you got to pay a bill? What, a phone bill? You short $5 shot? Somebody needs to borrow $5? A family member? No. Go rent fucking Aliens over Alien 3 with that $5 and you're going to be not regretting it. No. No, no, no. You're gonna take that $5. You're gonna go on Fandango. You're gonna go Alien 3, and you're gonna rent that shit for $3.99. And you're gonna save $2. You're gonna rent it for 48 hours, 24 hours. You're gonna run this shit repeat on your TV. You're not gonna stop. You're gonna have your own TV. You're gonna run it loud. So you're walking by, you're taking a shower, you're healing Alien 3. You see the scene where they're at. Oh shit, this is the scene where the alien comes up and rips the dude up through the ceiling. Oh shit, this is the scene where it goes face to face with her after he rips the guy from behind the shower curtain I really liked. Oh, I didn't see that coming. And you're hearing it as you're walking through your house. This is Alien 3. This is not Aliens. You don't dare you put on Aliens to your house. You won't know what the fuck a fucking scene you're at. You don't know what is happening. Don't give a shit. It's just stupid shit. I feel like I'm in a maze. You know, rat in a maze. This is a bunch, and they are rats in a maze, everyone. They are getting nowhere. But neither do we with this film. The soundtrack, forgettable. Alien 3 has a theme. I believe at the end when she's dying, there's some kind of ramped up little orchestra, but there's no main. There is the main theme. Yeah, there's like, dude, when this shit pops on Alien 3, it goes back to Alien, guys. It reverts back to it has that Alien theme. Oh, we all know it. Why doesn't Aliens have it? Why don't they come back with the Alien theme for Aliens? No, because Mr. Cameron has his own staff, his own crew, putting on his own fam, his wife, their people, his people. Get on the fucking movie. Oh, but this was shot in the UK or whatever. That's why it was big. Yeah, shut the fuck up. I'm not going into all that shit. All for the camera, all for you to believe. We know it. We know. Just start with money, guys. Start with money first, and then base your opinion the simplest. Occam razor. Do money first. Occam's razor. We're good. Especially when it comes to shit like this. Investments. All right. Crazy. Disturbing place that she is in. Okay, in Alien 3. Aliens, she's surrounded by testosterone. Okay, she is surrounded by nothing but men and aliens. And you think this would be you think it would be like an Alien Resurrection or an Alien 3, like a sexy, sleek, really, I think of Sigourney as, she's got in charge of her capability. She's also sexy and sleek. She's smart, but she's not just bam, mech shoot you shit. But this is what they do in Aliens, guys. Alien 3, she has to be smarter. She has to be smarter. You know why? Because there's more than xenomorphs out there. There's prisoners. She's at a penal colony, guys, a prison for men. Yeah, testosterone. They haven't got laid in centuries. And they've been violent criminals. Her fucking ship happened to be landing on. Makes sense, bro. It does. Why not believe that? Why not believe that? But no, we'll believe Aliens and how this all unfolds, guys. A penal colony all of a sudden goes dark. It happened to be when Ripley's telling them about it. They had no idea. No one ever reported seeing a xenomorph ever before. Miss, Ripley here, Miss Weaver. It's stupid. Don't fuck with me with this stupid ass aliens. So they, Alien 3, baby. Wow, I love the controversy back then too. And they were saying and dogging this movie. I was like, well, hopefully I get that cheap on VHS. I said, I hope they're selling it at a discount. I'm thinking in my little kid head, I'm like, all right, everybody's shitting on Alien 3. I really can't wait until it comes out on it's rent. Maybe Blockbuster actually sell it. I'm thinking for like $10, or $5. I'll have it forever. If they're so shit. Sometimes I would do that. The movie was so shit. I was like, hey, but usually I just rent it and never return it, guys. That's the way it is. What are they going to do? Call the rent police? How come nobody ever just rent and never return it? How many people did that? Like a library book. Yeah? Yeah, they owe us, man. I did that with Jeepers Creepers, everyone. Yeah, 2001. Fuck you. You're never getting it back. It's a great movie. I love it. So, yeah. Alien 3, top notch. Wow. I'm sorry, everybody. I want to talk nostalgia. Maybe your nostalgia is Aliens. That's fair. And my nostalgia could be Alien 3, right? But as far as movie goes head-to-head on who is the better Alien movie overall, if we did category and bullet points and did a votes on these individually, it's going to be Alien 3. And fuck you in the Alien story, guys. There is no Alien story. Stop it. Stop it. This is like the Halloween franchise. Stop holding on to lore that isn't there and stop giving a fuck about something because the internet tells you to. No, we're not there for that. We're not watching Alien for the lore, everybody. You're not watching it for Alien Isolation lore and for Prometheus lore. Are you? You're not. You want Xenomorph. You want Sigourney face to face. You get it in Alien 3. One-on-one. No guns. No guns. There is no pulse rifle. There is no Michael Biehn, everyone. There is no Bill Paxton. There is no army of idiots, stooges, running through the hallways, killing 100 fucking xenomorphs in 30 seconds with pulse rifles. She's got nothing. There's no weapons. And why do you say, why do they have weapons on this fucking planet? Well, guess what? They asked that too. I think Sigourney Weaver's the one that asked that to Michael Dutton, everybody. And I love me some Michael Dutton. You know, and nobody give credit for fucking Michael Dutton in this playing a psycho killer, but he kind of feels like he's good, but then he feels like he's a weird killer. But nobody says that about this motherfucker and how this cast does, and this UK cast or whatever. They got some guys, they got some other people here, but they do have people you'll know. Fuck out of here. Charles fucking Dance, creepy motherfucker. Props to you, Charles. Scared the living shit out of me when he got killed and he's talking to Sigourney. I thought he was gonna kill Sigourney. He is at a murder colony. She's at a murder colony with men. Man, and well, she lays the doctor. And they complain about her getting laid. Dude, she was locked up for how many fucking years? Yo, bro, I go 3 days, bro. I go 3 days, I feel like I'm locked in a cryo chamber. That is the human body. That is a need like food or drink. What is wrong with you fucking people? I don't know why people aren't talking like this or telling the truth. So yeah, she gets laid, guys. They have a connection. There is a chemistry there. She feels comforted by Charles Dance here, the doctor. She does. She feels safe in his arms. God, what a movie. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just gonna start crying. I'm gonna get rid of this shit. I'm gonna stop YouTube and talking about movies. I have too much passion for this shit. Too much. Wow, why am I doing this? I am demonetized. It doesn't matter because I have to do it for my children. They record, they can see, they love their father. They listen to him. They know. They're going to know what to watch and what to suggest. Don't spend your money on that shit. Money's hard to come by, guys. It's so hard. Oh my God, we're pinching pennies. My kid wants to go see the movie. I'm dying inside. I get an anxiety attack. How am I going to afford this? Maybe I should wait for it comes on streaming, see? That would be the safer bet. It'd be the cheapest bet. But I need to know. I need to know. Is it even worth that? Maybe I can convince my son to wait for streaming and get him a... You start hyperventilating. See, that's when you go to the Real Man Viewer and you comment and I'll tell you what to do. Tell you what to tell him. We'll move on from this. Tell you what to get a cheaper movie. You kind of knock off like it or something. You got to pass. You got to bypass. You got to do whatever you got to do. Aliens. Aliens, aliens, aliens. Alien 3, everyone. We're comparing the whole Alien 3. Really, that's only the main comparisons here. 8.4 to 14 mil, 109 mil, 188 mil box office, give or take, right? Could have been the DVD sales and all that, man. This shit was hot fire, probably in the VHS, not DVD, VHS, hot fire. Okay. Wow, David Fincher, give him $14 million and he'll pull out 100 mil for you. That's not a bad investment, people. I guess I can't blame Brad Pitt for giving, 50 million or whatever, 200 million. To make a fucking movie. So, what a movie. Everybody will fool you guys about the Alien franchise. And if you don't know shit about the Alien franchise, now you do. So now you're very well equipped to come at them with something out of left field. And they'll be like, whoa, that's not how it goes here, the Alien franchise. That's not said. That's not something that's accepted. Well, yeah, that's the point. Because it's a lie. So you're exposing it. What do you mean Alien 3 is dog shit, like, compared to Aliens? Like, bring up these points. What the fuck? It's all because of James Cameron, everybody. When you stamp the name James Cameron next to David Fincher, there's no war there, guys. There's no xenomorph Ridley battle there. It's more like, oh man, it's more like a xenomorph versus Henry Dean Stanton there, right? And they say, oh, that's a weird part when the water comes out. I thought that too, guys, in Alien. When Dean, I thought that was a good point by one of these videos. I always thought that about the water being in that film. And then he does address it, guys, Ridley Scott, why it's there. Why there would be moisture or condensation. But it looked really out of place, but it really looked in place, right? This alien scene with Henry Dean Stanton when he gets killed by the xenomorph. Very strange. Threw me off when I saw the water dripping and where he was with the chain. Put me in a whole different place. Not in space. In reality, like in a garage, like a mechanic's garage. Anyways, so Aliens is overrated, overhyped, oversold. I do not recommend buying this movie in any form or fashion. Any of you, YouTube video collectors, what are they? DVD hunters, right? Blue Steelbooks. Yes, they tell you to go out and buy Blu-rays and Steelbooks and DVDs and 4Ks, and they just have the money or whatever it may be. Or maybe they don't have the money. Maybe they have a little money to spend on certain things they like, and maybe they like the Alien franchise. Maybe they don't. Do not listen to what they're telling you about James Cameron Aliens and buying this expensive $69.99 steelbook when Alien 3 is right next to it for $29.99. And just because it's David Fincher, you know, and all the drama, you're not going to fucking buy it? You're going to buy the $70 Aliens 2 with a fucking stupid poster? What the fuck? It's corny shit, guys. It's video games are doing it way better than this movie's doing it. Then I don't understand the praise for the technology. Please point out the technology that was so fucking innovative in this movie. Aliens, please. Anyone? Anything that changed the game here? How did he change the game with Aliens? He did nothing. He just made money off you guys and made his legend build bigger. And he just used it as a stepping stone, guys. He just used Alien as a stepping stone. He used Ridley Scott, the horror aspect, threw it right at the fucking window. He says that shit, I think. He says something to that effect. But he gives a lame excuse, you know? So, Alien 3, it's a shame I can't do a whole video on Alien 3 and how it is the most, it's the most underappreciated, right? I mean, alien movie of all time, maybe movie of all time. I mean, guys, the hype when this Alien 3 was coming out was fucking all over the place. Like, you would think, damn, you weren't there for Independence Day, were you guys? No. Will Smith? No? Oh, this shit was huge. What is huge today? Stranger Things was huge, but not like that. Anyways, Alien 3, man. If you're a real Alien fan back then, you're loving it because they're giving you xenomorphs against Ripley one-on-one, no weapons, all right? And the way the trailer played out, these xenomorphs are going through these dark-ass tunnels, guys. It's really scary. It's scary. Excuse me. Yeah, there it is. Scary. It is frightening. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't want these dudes to get trapped with a xenomorph. Yeah, the visuals could have been better. Yeah, there's a lot of cutscenes. Yeah, the kills could have been better. But guys, there's 2 kills in this fucking movie, Alien 3, that's really going to get you and surprise you. You know, and you don't even see much. You just see enough to know. And it's like you're satisfied. You know, all these kills, guys, in Alien 3 satisfies the real viewer. You know, and Aliens, there's no satisfying kills. Even when the mother alien is killed, there's no satisfying kills. You know, I don't have a beef with them, the aliens and Aliens. You know, Ripley don't have a beef with them, really. It's done. She's out of there. Why go back? Why go back? You know, really, to save people. No, fuck you. She was so gun-ho, bro. She ain't going back. This is a dream. I don't want to hear that shit, all right? I don't want to hear it. Stupid reason to go back. No reason given. There's no reasons for doing this for Aliens. You go with the colony, they're all dead. It's fucking Roanoke. It's fucking Roanoke. Go, we're gone. We're going home. Pack your shit. We'll figure this shit out later. It's fucking Roanoke. There's Croatoan on the damn There's fucking Croatoan written on the fucking base. We're done. We're out of here. I'm taking my stroke. I'm getting hot. It's hot. Heat wave. I'm getting hot. Mad. I got a headache talking about this shit. Screaming for nothing. 4 years. Telling the truth, these fuckers. So, yo. Yeah, Roanoke. So they go with Roanoke, fucking Roanoke. Croatoan's written on the fucking base. Instead of running out there, they fucking go inside. But don't worry, everyone. You got Bill Paxton, you got Michael Biehn, you got whoever, Goldstein, Vasquez. I don't give a fuck who you are. Guys, this is the stupidest shit. When they die, when these Marines die, they die like punks. They die like poo-tang, bro. They are pootie-tang in this shit. They are just dying like, the guy's like holding the one chick and that fucker. They blow each other. Guys, you don't give a fuck. You're like, damn, it's about time they died. What fucking time is it? You know, but nobody believes that. Nobody wants to say that they don't look at their watch when they're watching this. Alien 3, guys. You're not gonna look at your watch. You're gonna be looking at your significant other like in terror, like, oh man, this is a bad choice. I don't like Alien 3. Let's turn that shit off. Let's turn on Aliens, guys. That's how scared and creeped out and just icky you're gonna feel watching Alien 3 compared to Alien. Let's put on Aliens. That's a little more nicer. Which one's nicer, guys? Aliens or Alien 3? Which one looks nicer? You know? From the poster, which one looks nicer? Which one's nicer looking from the poster? Look at Alien poster. Look at Alien 3 poster. Fuck you guys. If I saw that poster back then, I was like, I did. Yeah, I did. I fucking did. And guess what? I chose Alien 3, idiots. And I choose it twice on Sunday. If it came on TV head-to-head, Aliens or Alien 3, guess which one I'm watching? It's Alien 3, baby. This Sigourney, man. It's everything you want, like from a sequel. You know, if they did Alien 3 direct from Alien, not even bad at all either. Because you can cut out all the aliens. Nothing happens. Her daughter's dead. She goes there, kills the xenomorphs. That's it, done. There's nothing else to tell you guys. Everybody dies. Everybody dies but Ripley. And she just kills all the xenomorphs. It's done. The movie's over, guys. I can't tell you anything else because there's nothing else that happens in Aliens. There's no cool, like, lore revelation as far as Prometheus, right? Or any of that shit. He doesn't go there. No, Sirree Bob. Do not go there. All right, so Alien, okay. All right, I'm done. I think I'm done because Alien 3 is just shitting all over Aliens and I can't do this anymore. You guys got to save yourselves. Go into your fucking cryopod or whatever. Do what you have to do. The Real Viewer has a massive migraine. Thanks for voting. Thanks for stopping in and chatting, especially Just Let Your Soul Go. Thank you today. And anybody else that viewed, I guess, MD Money Times, got to donate to the Cash App rings true. That is a link on my channel page. Thank you all. I will be back shortly with another stream. I'm kind of done. I'm just done with this Aliens thing and defending it, or not defending